Friendly reminder to get your protein in. Protein now, chaos later. Hey besties, guess what? If you couldn't already tell by the video, we are going to Ensenada. I am so excited, you guys. Today's video is going to be a super chill pack and prep vlog while I get everything ready for my 3-day cruise. I've never done one of these kind of videos before, so I'm super stoked to take you guys along with me. By the way, if you're new here, hi, my name's Nicolle. I'm your go-to girl for all things related to fashion, fitness, and of course, cozy lifestyle vlogs that keep it 100% real. Okay, so I haven't been on a cruise in over 20 years. The last time I went, I was a literal child. So I'm really excited to experience it as an adult, and I have some family coming along with me. It's a pretty big range of ages. So we have me and my fiance, and we're both in our mid-30s. My parents are in their 70s, and my soon-to-be stepson who's turning 7 the day we get back. It's his first cruise ever, and it's kind of doubling as his birthday trip, so we're all super excited. All right, so I need to pack and prep my luggage. I do always try to keep everything light. I only take carry-ons. I know that's not as big of a deal on a cruise, but it's just really helpful for me to keep everything light, easy. But what that means only packing exactly what I need. So trying on your outfits beforehand is super helpful. That way you don't risk overpacking, but not also being in a situation where you might have accidentally forgotten something. So planning your outfits ahead of time really helps with that to make sure you're only packing exactly what you need. I personally like packing day by day. It just helps me to make sure that I'm not missing anything. So today we're gonna do exactly that. All right, so let's start off with day one. I know this is gonna be embarkation and a casual dinner for night one. And I know we're gonna be hitting the pool right when we get there. So what I'm gonna wear to board and then also hit the pool immediately after is gonna be my TA3 swimsuit. And then I'm going to be wearing my linen black Abercrombie pants over it. So let's start with the swimsuit. This is the TA3 high cut sleeveless surfy in the color black. I'm wearing an extra small and also size short torso. And okay, this is not sponsored at all, but I seriously love this company, you guys. Like, what other swimwear company gives you the option to buy short torso? They also have regular and long torso too, obviously. I have seriously put so many of my friends onto this swimsuit. If you haven't heard of TA3, they were on Shark Tank. I also didn't realize until recently that TA3 is eat backwards, and that's exactly what this swimsuit does. So what makes this swimsuit super unique is it has these strings in the back here, and you can honestly pull them like crazy, and it snatches you in more than any other swimsuit or even bodysuit that I've ever tried on in my entire life. It's super compressive. No matter what weight I'm at, I can always throw this on and feel snatched. The back is full coverage, so that's perfect for the first day when I'm still trying to scope out the vibe, see how family friendly it is. I live in Southern California, so I'm a little biased. You can wear a thong, bikini to any beach here and be totally fine. I know it's obviously not like that everywhere, so I'd rather be safe than sorry, especially for the first day. I love this because it also has a little clasp in the front too to keep your girls locked in. 10 out of 10, super flattering, and the extra small still fits me as a 34D. Again, I did order short torso because I definitely have one. I am a 5'1" at most. For my cover up, again, I'm gonna be wearing these linen Abercrombie pants. And yes, I'm aware that Abercrombie does a linen blend, but considering the price, I'm totally okay with it. I've had these for years. They're absolutely the best. Highly recommend. Pairing these with a black pair of flip-flops and calling it a day. Dinner that night is casual, but I don't really feel like packing jeans, so I'm going to be wearing this navy and white SKIMS dress that's unfortunately been discontinued. That's the only reason why I didn't review it in my recent SKIMS review. I love it for travel because it doesn't wrinkle, it's super lightweight, easy to pack, which I also learned, by the way, that cruise ships don't allow steamers. So wrinkle-free outfits are definitely gonna come in clutch this trip. Normally I would pair this with my white Damier Azur Speedy LV, but that's just going to take up way too much room, and I don't really feel comfortable packing Bottega on any sort of beach trip or cruise. So I'm going to switch it up this time. I'm going to be pairing it with my cream or beige honeycomb vintage Dior bag, and then I'm going to be wearing a tan pair of flip-flops just to tie it all together and to still keep things super casual. Which, by the way, you guys, I am oddly super picky when it comes to flip-flops. These sandals right here, they're the brand Fit Flop. Seriously, the only sandals that I wear. They are seriously so comfortable. I have them in white, I have them in black, and I'm one of those people where I can't have a super flat sandal. I oddly find myself stumbling around everywhere when it's too flat. I need something with a little bit of an arch, and these are honestly perfect. I would buy them over and over. Highly recommend. Day 2, we're going to be cruising around, and I'm hoping to make things a little bit more spicy if the vibe allows. So I'm going to be wearing this one piece from this brand that I've never tried before. It's called Rogue Season. They kept popping up on my Instagram feed and I finally caved. This is the Leto one piece in the size small. And this swimsuit is definitely a lot brighter in person than it looked on the website. It's definitely giving traffic cone vibes, but hey, I'm here for it. At least it'll make my tan pop. And so it has side cutouts, side boob, and then this is a thong coverage. So definitely spicier than the TA3. It does tension at the waist a little bit, but it's not adjustable. Still nowhere on the same level as the previous TA3 swimsuit when it comes to compression and really giving you that snatch look. But the side cutouts are fun. I really wanted to have a thong option. So we'll see. I hope I like it. The zipper is easy to zip up and down, but that also makes me a little bit nervous. A little bit of a liability, so I'm just hoping that the zipper stays in place. With my TA3 swimsuit, I have no concerns. I've worn that bikini a million times over, so I'm hoping that this one can be another good old faithful. As for the cover-up, pairing it again with another pair of Abercrombie linen. These are actually the shorts. This is the color oatmeal, size extra small, tan pair flip-flops. All right, so that night is formal night for the cruise, and I have mad respect for people that get all dressed up, but that unfortunately is just not me. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna be packing a gown for a 3-day cruise ship. So I'm gonna be keeping things super simple. I am wearing my SKIMS Petite soft lounge slip dress. I'm not going to get too much into this dress because I just reviewed it in my last SKIMS haul. But once again, absolutely love this dress. Doesn't wrinkle. It's so reliable. And then I'm going to be dressing it up with a pair of heels to make it look a little bit more formal, despite how comfy it is. I'm undecided on which bag I'm going to pair it with. In addition to the Dior honeycomb bag, I'm also going to be packing my vintage Prada Kisloff bag. Super simple black bag that just goes for everything. I think this might look like a really nice evening look. And then for a pop of color, of course, I'm going to be packing my Bottega Veneta mini Jody bag. This one is always clutch when it comes to vacations. I love that it has no logos and it's if you know, you know. This SKIMS dress is also super nice because I can use it for other things. For example, I can dress it down with some sandals. You never know when you're gonna have to run downstairs, grab the water, go to the bar. So super versatile. Day 3 is Ensenada, and this is definitely the day that I'm most excited for. We hired a private driver. He's gonna take us to Rosario for lunch and then Porto Nuevo for a lobster lunch. And it sounds so fun. So yummy. We're definitely going to be taking pictures when we're there, so I'm going to be packing this super lightweight white linen dress. This is from Mango. I'm wearing a size extra small. I'm not going to lie, I'm the most worried about this wrinkling, especially because it's so much linen. I'm trying to not stress about it. It's really not a big deal if it gets wrinkled. I also bought one of those wrinkle releasers. It's a spray, so I've never tried one of those. I will be letting you guys know if it works. But again, a little bit tricky when you can't use a steamer on a cruise ship. And I know that everyone says to just put your clothes in the shower and the wrinkles will come out. But I'm sorry, that has just never worked for me. I know this dress looks a little fancy, but it's just been sitting in my closet and I've been dying to wear it for vacation. And since we're getting picked up and dropped off everywhere by the driver, I think I'll be totally fine. I'm gonna be wearing this with a pair of tan low wedge sandals and most likely my Bottega bag for a pop of color. Again, I think this Bottega bag is just so great because you can go walking around and people aren't going to know if it's a Bottega bag, Amazon bag, Target. She's a good chameleon. I really don't like any logos when I'm traveling, but this is super cute because it's still fashion girl coded. If you know, you know. All right, so I don't even know if we're going to have time for the pool since we're going to be in Ensenada all day, but I'm going to be packing this leopard one-piece bikini. It's from this European company called St. Barth's. I did wear this in the Philippines, and with this leopard cover-up, it is a vibe. Super fun lounge bikini. And if you couldn't tell, I am on my one-piece gang this entire trip. Again, it's a cruise, so I just know we're going to be doing a shitload of eating and drinking. So I just really want to feel comfortable the entire time. That night is tropical night, so I'm going to be wearing this red and black set, and this is from White Box. I think this is going to be super cute. I'm so bummed because my Louis Vuitton Episac triangle bag in red would be absolutely perfect with this outfit. But it's a big bag, so unfortunately it's just not going to fit. So I'm going to be pairing this with my Prada Kisloff bag instead. I think that with a black pair of shoes, it'll still eat. All right, as for sunglasses, I'm bringing my usual faves. I have my two. I have my black Prada sunglasses. I wear these so often. These are my go-to everydays. And then for a brown pair, I'm going to be wearing these tortoise Celine's. I absolutely love these ones. Again, these are always on my rotation. Good old faithful, reliable sunglasses. Pack them everywhere I go. All right, you guys, so now I just need to pack my skincare, sunscreen, toiletries, all that fun stuff. And then, of course, I really need to get my nails done. So these are my natural nails, but they're just way too long. I just got gel and I am ready for a refresh. And then after that, I need to get a spray tan. I feel like once I get a spray tan, I'm gonna feel alive and ready for my vacay. So let's get going and keep it moving. All right, you guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this pack and prep vlog. I had so much fun filming this. I hope you guys did too. Give this video a like if you want to see more vlogs like this. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end. I hope you have a beautiful day wherever in the world you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye, besties.